did it off of the back of losing a matchup against Machete and Delta in the winners quarters. And then when you locked in the Orion, it was all wins from then on out. And that was the secret ingredient to be able to get them into this winner semifinals matchup. So let's see how this plays out against Acno and Blaze. The best team in Europe, just about, and now we're going to be going against them here at Mammoth Fortress, and Fozey and Sarme have barely been touched.
And they've already done so much damage to Blaze. He's basically in kill range. I think he could just get knocked out at this point.
A good lance side air, perhaps.
And they're taking out Acno as well. Oh my gosh, wait, Fozey and Sarme are, this is...
Ooh, that neutral came close to blast him away. Let's see how this plays out here. Sidelight down air, Acno trying to get that knockout to Fozey. Oh,
nice
with the
catch.
save from Sarme.
That was a nice catch. Okay, Acno and Blaze had a rough start to this, but they started bringing it back there. Unfortunately, Blaze gets knocked out. Acno may be in trouble as they both go for the edge guard onto Acno, and Fozey seals it with a ground pound. That puts Fozey and Sarme up 2 stocks against undisputedly the top team in Europe.
Yeah,
I don't think
Acno
there's
and Blaze,
any question on who's the top team here. This is Blaze and Acno are the best team in Europe, and maybe the world. We'll have to wait till the midseason championship.
We'll have to wait for that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Recovery hits. Fozey voids the weapon throw. Sarme comes in for the save. Doesn't need it, but Fozey still living on this first stock, keeping the red team in the lead just barely, and the recovery takes him off the top, making that caster's curse possible. Acno on the left side.
Classic.
Now on the spear is getting a lot of damage on the Sarme as Blaze is hitting sidelights and downlights back and forth.
Man, Acno and Blaze did a great job of equalizing after losing the first 2 stocks.
Yeah.
It's always like a really anxious place to be in, where you've lost, you're down 2 stocks, technically, right? But you could just equalize immediately. It's just going to take some really perfect execution. And that could be the point where you go down 4 stocks or you equalize, right? And they had just managed to equalize. Now everybody's in KO range, and things are scary. Fozey lands the ground pound. Oh, what a nice team combo from Sarme to Fozey to seal the deal. Fozey looking to finish off Acno here, but wow, Acno was actually about to destroy Fozey for even attempting to edge guard him, and it was only because Sarme came in and saved him that it went any other way.
And the save doubled up as a knockout too.
Not just the save, but also defeating his opponent. Okay, now Sarme's the only one left with 3 stocks.
Whoa, Acno, gotta be careful there.
Acno landed the slide kick,
got hit with the ground pound.
Sarme responded with a ground pound, and it worked. I don't think that was like the very end of the slide kick, and I just don't think he was expecting to land it.
Yeah, that's that point in that move where you're just kind of like, oh.
I missed. Get ready for the follow-up. But he ended up landing it, and Sarme was like, I'm going to hurt you for that. That was... Okay, everybody down to their final stocks here in game 1 of this set.
Nice sidelight
Sarme might be in trouble in KO range.
Down air hit, Sarme's gone!
Sarme's out! And Acno might just finish off Fozey right here.
Got him out of his recovery.
Oh my gosh. Fozey and Sarme competed so well through the entire game. And right at the end, when it matters most, Acno and Blaze come through and deliver.
And there's that anxiety. So the anxiety that you're talking about being down 2 stocks, guarantee you Blaze and Acno have mastered.
They do not have that anxiety.
Not being bothered by that.
They probably get excited about it.
Yeah, they're like, ooh.
At this point.
It's like, ooh, they think we're going to lose.
They're like, oh, yeah, exactly.
It's like, we'll show them.
Yeah, it's almost like according to plan. Like, yep, give them false hope, and then we win.
It looked very basic. That was an incredibly spaced ground pound there at the side at the very end.
I know what
pivoting
you mean.
it, hitting him right on Orion's head so that he didn't get in the way of the hurt box of the lance recovery, and then making sure that he didn't touch the stage at all with it so that he had to just drift down to the bottom of the stage. It was an impeccable edge guard from Acno, and just before that, Blaze had a really good edge guard against Sarme, where he hit him with an X down air in what looked like it was pretty inconsequential. It didn't look like it had a lot of knockback, but because he hit him after all of his jumps were back, he ended up falling down sweating as well. So Blaze and Acno individually off stage, amazing job, and then together as a team, coming back from that deficit at the beginning, great job as well. Now up 1-0 in the set. As Fozey and Sarme showing that they can keep up with this team, but Blaze and Acno were really in control at the end. You were like,
yeah, they sure were, man.
It was dominant the entire time, and then it just took those last 2 stocks, and all of a sudden it looked like it was the Acno and Blaze show the entire time.
Well, it kind of is the Acno and Blaze show, isn't it? They've dominated this region for long enough that somehow, you know, these tournaments easily turn into, can anybody beat Acno and Blaze?
Right.
And sometimes it looks like yes, but mostly no.
Sometimes yes, but no.
Pretty much every time it's no. But you know, everybody's always looking to see if it's going to happen eventually, and maybe this is the time. But
I think there was a segment
one.
of the pre-show where we were looking at Blaze's stats, and there was no bronze medals.
I saw that. That was so crazy.
And that's like they are top 2 for life, and they want to make it there once again.
Acno's in trouble. Oh yeah, he can't make it back. He's out. And Blaze also in trouble here. Fozey with the edge guard, nicely done. Okay, here's we are. Same place as we were in the first game.
Place,
now, how fast will Acno and Blaze recuperate?
Yeah.
You know, can they equalize this?
Or can Fozey and Sarme keep up the lead?
Sarme.
Get a lot of extra credit on one player in particular. That's huge.
And that's happening. Oh, Fozey really let it rip there. It looked like a long shot, but I agree with giving it a try.
Oh, he avoids the weapon throw by holding the charge.
Yes, it worked perfectly.
Okay, Acno, you're
in
Fozey's defense, I really didn't think that Lance ground pound was going to hit him. that was like the very edge.
They lost their stocks, but look at that. They already took out Acno, so they are much better off than they were in the last game here.
3 ground pounds?
1 stock ahead. Sarme and Fozey are
Sarme's
closer
still
than they've ever been.
Blaze just now gets back to the stage after 30 seconds of being off of it. Downlight hits. Downsig misses. But the blue team is in a much bigger deficit than they have been to set so far. Fozey goes in for the cider, and the Blaze gets it the second time off of the alley-oop. And that cider from Sarme could get the edge guard here to put them into a 4-stock-to-2 situation.
Man, Acno, he wanted to gravity cancel Downsig, but downlight, but he didn't have his gravity cancel available because he just used it a minute ago.
Recovery hits. No, Blaze was hoping he'd go higher.
Acno's in trouble, man. Okay, Blaze down to his final stock as well. Acno in orange on his final stocks, not looking good. I think it'd be a miracle if Acno and Blaze could manage to
miracle, you say?
Do you believe in miracles?
Well, so far it's looking good.
Yeah,
Sarme
I guess
goes
if
down.
it were any other team, it'd be a miracle.
A miracle. Look at Sarme just already on his last stock, almost going down. Team combo comes through. I can't believe Fozey survives there, but that could be bad for Sarme, as Sarme is now being put into orange. And look at this. It is 3 hits away from being a blue team lead.
Wait, a miracle!
Like, as you said, I was like,
to a miracle. A miracle.
Oh man, Acno is super damaged though. Oh, the Downsig hits!
Dude,
I can't believe it.
Acno still in? Oh my goodness.
Fozey just wants to go for that edge guard. Goes over the Blaze. Blaze was in a lot of these.
He's got chameleon eyes right now. He's keeping one eye on Acno.
Yeah.
No matter what, all we got to do is get a killing blow on Acno, but they just don't make it easy. Acno knows he's playing the follow-up off of Blaze's attacks only mode right now.
Downlight is almost enough to take down Sarme. Fozey is played almost against Blaze, but you're right, that chameleon eye sort of thing.
He got him. Chameleon eyes pays off, and now it's a 1v2 against Blaze. Now, how many times has Blaze won a 1v2 in this exact situation?
Quite a few. Even today.
These guys are not taking this lightly. They know Blaze could absolutely win this. Blaze now without a weapon. The team's got to starve the weapons, and they end up getting the knockout. Fozey and Sarme have got a game.
Fozey using the Orion,
now, right?
the Orion downsig on the left side of the stage, got Acno with it, and then Blaze as well. Really utilizing that move that I originally just kind of looked at and I was like, you use this sometimes. Like, I don't really have a good idea of how, but it was interesting. We'll see in the replay at the very end. It goes through the platform, and he still has line of sight.
Boom.
Look at that. So it gets him on the way up as he was trying to do the unarmed recovery. It takes him off the top. Nicely done. And yes, you were right. Evens it up. And Acno on the Volkov
He has changed his legend. And I was just about to talk about how much I was enjoying seeing his Mirage.
Yeah.
And how much I wish he was playing Donatello instead of Mirage. Dude's got over $50,000 in earnings. I feel like he could get a Donatello whenever he wanted to.
Sides that comes through. But he's now on the Volkov. And
that's exciting because
Acno's been having this scythe trends recently, and
resurgence.
And so now with him on the Volkov, this is really fun to see. Look at that! He slide charged it from the middle platform.
He slide charged from the platform, made it over the edge of the stage, and ended up getting a knockout on one of the best players in the game. But he goes down shortly after.
Oh, and
Fozey
Blaze gets team
Fozey
combo.
and Sarme still technically have the lead here, but it's close.
Oh, side sig whiff, side air hits. Acno getting hit on the lance there. Gets him with the recovery as well. Sarme using the chase dodge to continue chasing after him, and Acno spot dodge just hits the Sair. Fozey and Sarme trying to take down Blaze. Fozey not too damaged yet.
Sarme,
oh no, oh that's
he
not
could
good.
take out Acno right here. Blaze
in
realizing the
trouble.
trouble that his teammates in comes down immediately to help him, and help was successful. Blaze and Acno still holding on to their stocks here. Tie game.
Oh, that was some
Blaze
brutal
is
friendly
still
fire.
alive? That is insane.
Only living because it was Acno that hit him. That's the only reason.
Oh, that's why. That's why. There's a slight reduction in damage and force when you hit your own teammate.
Because I was looking at that, I thought he was gone for sure, and I was like, what? But no, Acno accidentally hits up the side air. Oh, Fozey getting him with the down air there.
Acno.
It's so amazing to me how quickly all the players on the screen go from a fresh stock to orange.
But then how long they hold it at red.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, now I have to start worrying about my damage.
Here. Yep.
Before then, health is just a resource. It's just a resource. Ooh.
It's like toothpaste, right? Like you're going crazy on the toothpaste, and like shampoo, right? Like you go crazy on it when it's brand new.
I'm upset that I know what you're talking about.
You make the last like 16th of the tube work.
I went to the grocery store last week. I'm not going to pick this up from the convenience store. No, I'm not going to do it. We'll make this work. You're right. I'm mad that you're right.
And look at this. And when it comes down to it,
because the answer should be you should portion it properly from the beginning. But you know what?
Nobody does.
Nobody does.
You make the last 16th last just as long as the first 15.
And here we are at the last 32nd right, in this matchup because everybody's on the last stock and they're like, oh yeah, we need to make this last.
Yep, we're at the end of the toothpaste here. We got to start rolling up the end.
Oh no. Oh, that side
what a
so
dodge
close.
by Sarme. Blaze is not going to let him have that for free, though. Gets a little bit of punish there, and we're coming down to the final moments, man. Acno is the healthiest on the field, which is just not a good sign for their opponents.
Ooh. Nair, side air hits. Acno and Blaze putting all attention on the Fozey. Blaze just guarding Sarme away so Acno could focus on it, but Fozey breaks through. Damage so dead even along the board.
This is going to be a close one. Anybody can win this game, and the set's tied up 1-1, so just watch and see.
Oh, this is close. Acno not on the scythe, so I'm not expecting an offstage craziness from before. Blaze almost one more downlight could take Sarme down.
Into the
Weapon
side
throw.
air. That's so huge. Oh, what a save from Fozey. Sarme absolutely needed it at that moment.
Yeah. Fozey goes for the weapon throw down. Blaze dodges it. I can't believe Sarme cuts through with the signature. Chase dodges down into recovery.
Sarme's popping off.
Sarme's crazy. I can't believe he's coming up with these ideas with this damage. Weapon throw forward. He needs to get the recovery. Fozey in the middle of both of them, avoiding everything somehow. Acno too afraid to go for a weapon down. He takes down Blaze and Acno in the 1v2.
This is Acno. This is classic Acno.
He dodges behind him.
2v1.
He's going to do it on arms.
Sarme takes a second to collect his breath.
Oh, he still has the jump.
Could finish it right here. Acno has enough to make it back. And what a gravity cancel breakdance. Sarme clutches it in the last moment. Bringing up the set 2-1. Fozey and Sarme have a lead.
We talk about how certain pressure can force people to jump faster and not get the most out of their jumps.
Yeah.
Acno got the most out of every piece of movement there, and Sarme still calculated the right punish at the end. It was so incredible.
Let's look at it right here. Here's the moment you're talking about.
He jumps, he dive kicks.
The dive kick, too. Yeah. The dive kick is part of the movement.
He did 2 of them. Yeah, he did 2 dive kicks there.
It moves you horizontally farther than you would if you just drifted, plus the sharp change in your elevation, too, also helps avoid things. Acno played that right. It's just that Sarme had it locked down.
There was a moment there
perfectly
where Sarme was going to go down, and Fozey saved him with the recovery, the unarmed recovery. He was literally out of the game, comes back, doesn't get hit again, gets 2 knockouts. That is why it is so important.
That is like they must. That is so like high five. We did it. That's awesome. They did one of those. They did one of those like team up like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, wrong team. It was one of these.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. I know what you're talking about. It's the
The meme?
It's the meme from,
With the
Predator? I try to remember.
Yeah.
That's what it's from. With Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
That's literally what happened, though.
That's what
the
happened.
moment.
That's what they did. I
Because
can imagine.
without that save, that was an Acno and Blaze win, hands down. Sarme comes down, and he did so many crazy movements with the, diagonal chase dodge down to the stage into a jumping recovery. Yeah,
it was the trickiest follow-up for a gauntlet recovery
and if
I've ever
anything
seen.
went wrong, he
worked.
was just done. He was just gone. So amazing play, and now we're at match point. This is that potential reality we were talking about.
That's
Fozey
right.
and Sarme could knock out
It's
Acno and
rare.
Blaze in the lower bracket.
It's like catching a shiny Pokemon. Like what's the chances? 1 in like 17,000.
No,
but
they
maybe.
Dude, they just keep lowering it. It's like 1 in 4,092 now. But
dude.
you know, it used to be really high.
Dude, they're making it so easy for the casuals these days. I mean, come on.
Anyway.
I'm kidding.
But you're right. It is.
It's about as rare.
It's still just as exciting.
That's maybe a more realistic depiction of how rare it is for Acno and Blaze to be in this position.
I mean, 0.001%.
And you know what?
Even
if Fozey and Sarme win, you know that they're not like, oh yeah, GG, it's over. They're just gonna be waiting for him in what? Wow!
Oh, Sarme with the side stick. Blaze goes in for the save. Acno gets the chase touch, but Sarme's down there.
Oh, there's no way.
He got Blaze. He's getting Acno too.
Oh,
no.
Sarme! Oh, bravo! Sarme came out so clutch in that. And now that it's game point,
yeah,
Acno's on his final stock. This is bad news for the champion team of Acno and Blaze.
It's bad news,
they
and
might not win
Acno
this.
is taking quite a bit of damage, and Blaze is trying to make up for it. He has Sarme on the other side of the stage, but Sarme with the scythe is trumping Blaze's axe. Oh, Blaze almost got hit by that fully charged recovery.
He was out there looking like the loading screen for that Artemis kid.
I know what you're, yeah, that's it. Man. He was just out there with that recovery for so long. And Acno, with the axe, trying to hit with the... Okay, Silent comes through, doesn't get the cider afterwards. And Sarme goes down with the down air. Oh, with the double down air. He wants Acno out now.
Yeah. Sarme now, he has a bit of a lead, and so he's going crazy on these moves. Acno not letting
Blaze
it happen.
getting team
combo.
combo.
That was a nice team combo, but Acno put a stop to it before it got too bad. And
oh, that's not good.
Good punish from Sarme. He actually caught Acno there and would have ended his stock if not for Blaze coming in and interrupting it.
I literally just didn't see how Blaze interrupted, but you did. So good.
Yeah.
I was looking at it. I was like, I thought
it.
Red Team had it for sure. Anyways, Acno's gone.
Acno's gone.
He's gone.
And this is Fozey and Sarme's game to lose. We've seen a lot of crazy 2v1s from Blaze, and you know in Blaze's mind that he is not giving up in the slightest. This looks hopeless to the average viewer, but I know that Acno's cheering him on. Whoa!
Sarme's going to do it all by himself.
Okay, it's
Look
over.
at that.
GG!
Like,
GG!
Fozey goes down.
and Sarme going to grand finals!
Wow, that is incredible. Fozey and Sarme played so well, and it got more convincing as the series went on. Had Acno switch off of the Mirage onto the Volkov. It looked pretty good at the start, but then towards the end of that game number 4, it was just unstoppable.
Dude, it was this.
It
was this that made it bad. Acno he just got a little too spicy off the edge here, trying to save.
I think Blaze goes for the save
and
here too.
Sarme just clutched it so hard. This game was won because of Sarme's intensity off the edge in this moment.
Oh man!
Look at that.
It's
still not over, right? Acno totally should have survived that, even though it was like risky for him to go down there. Acno does that all the time. Gets KOs, makes it back safe. He was trying to do it again like he's done many times in the past, but Sarme just clutched it, man. It was just too good. And then all of this. And then all of this. He just kept going.
Dude, there's a very exciting possibility of a Fozey Sarme Viper Solar Sin winners finals.
Winners finals.